Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. And Right Honorable Speaker, I'm glad that to a great extent, people that, colleagues that come from the coffee growing areas have been able to voice out the concerns of the stakeholders from the areas where they come. Right Honorable Speaker, we were here yesterday and the reports were tabled. I listened to the report of the Honorable Linda, very good report, as she kept laying down the good about UCDA. She mentioned UCDA is hitting its targets. The coffee economy has grown over the years. The roles of UCDA and MAIF are totally different and cannot be bungled together, and so on and so forth. I wondered what happened now with the conclusion, because I thought after laying that stage, it would be clear that MAIF should keep doing what it is doing. UCDA should be empowered to continue doing what it has been doing. Honorable Speaker, of course, like any other entity, UCDA has some imperfections, without a doubt. But the challenges at the ministry are enormous. And that's why, as colleagues have been clearly airing it out, some of what the ministry is handling has seemed to be too much on its plate. And yet we are saying UCDA has been thriving. Why don't we empower it to thrive a lot more? Why don't we empower it to go to those areas which have now begun growing coffee? Because I listened to colleagues from West Nile and elsewhere, and they're saying we've also begun to grow coffee. But UCDA had not reached there. And clearly it is because, Right Honorable Speaker, government had decided, let us zone the country. These ones coffee, these ones dairy, and that kind of thing. And we must be able to move away from that. Yeah? Yeah, because if a crop can grow in a particular area, why not? Why not let it? So can we empower UCDA to go to those other areas? Because if it is showing that it is able to thrive in the areas where it is thriving now, why do you imagine it will have limitations when you empower it to go elsewhere? Honorable Speaker, the stakeholders of the coffee economy, including, of course, MPs from the coffee growing areas, have spoken on behalf of the 12.5 million people that are involved in the coffee economy. Can we listen to these stakeholders? Yesterday we did listen to colleagues who were making a case, saying they are from the dairy areas, the cattle growing areas, the cotton growing areas, and they told us, because we began to defend them, and they said, no, you people keep quiet. We are the ones who grow cotton. We are the ones who are producing milk. So we understand our issues better. And we want those entities to go back to the ministries. We actually gave up the fight. We said, now, how do you fight for someone who is saying, for us who want our entities to be rationalized? We let them be. Today, Right Honorable Speaker, you're hearing voices of people who represent stakeholders that are growing coffee. We need to listen to them. Honorable Speaker, I even think, personally, if need be, maybe some people who might say, well, we are not too sure, you could grant them maybe 2 weeks or that kind of thing to go and establish from their constituents, to be certain, because a number of us who are speaking, we have consulted the stakeholders that we represent. So we're not just speaking our mind. We're speaking the mind of the stakeholders that we represent. Honorable Speaker, very critically, the mandate of the 11th Parliament, this one, ends in 2026. I wonder why then we would say, let's give 3 years or even 5 years to bind the 12th Parliament. Why? Why do we want to bind the Parliament that will come after us? A number of us, I believe, will be back here, but we shall be back in the 12th Parliament. This is the 11th Parliament. If government is convinced that it requires 3 years or even 5 years to get the ministry set, to put in place all the infrastructure that is required, why don't you wait for the 3 years to elapse, put your house in order, come to the 12th Parliament, and make your case. Because now we are operating in anticipation to say, well, we hope in 3 years we shall be ready. But you see, as some colleagues have mentioned rightly, to get the certification and all the infrastructure that is required in place, you need several years to do that. So government, let the 3 years, 5 years, or whatever time you require to get ready, to put your house in order. Come to the 12th Parliament and make your case. Don't ask the 11th Parliament to bind the Parliament that will come after us.
Thank
you.
you. Honourable Minister. Take your seats. Honourable members, we've been debating on this and have allowed 74 members, 74, to discuss this issue. I put a question that the National Coffee Amendment Bill 2024 be read a second time. Those in favor say aye. Aye. The ayes have it.
Coffee Amendment Bill 2024, Bills Committee stage.
Right, Honourable Speaker.
Bills Committee stage.
Speaker, thank you, Right Honourable. Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker.
First, make your members sit before you contribute.
Procedure.
That's what the rules say.
No, we are protesting.
Right Honourable Speaker, allow me. Right Honourable Speaker, I can ask the colleagues to just be calm and listen as I draw your attention, Right Honourable Speaker, to Rule 101 of our Rules of Procedure, which provides for the Speaker to carry out a division under Rule 101B, where the Speaker has announced the results of the voice voting and immediately 40 or more members stand in their places signifying their disapproval of the outcome of the vote. Right Honourable Speaker, these are over 40 members and they are standing in disapproval of the vote that you have announced. So I would like to draw your attention, Right Honourable Speaker, to this our rule within our rules of procedure, that we actually now conduct the voting another way, by roll call, by division, so that it is clear. Because, Right Honourable Speaker, what you have announced to us, we believe that the noes carried the day. But you announced yes. And that's why we have stood up. So that it is clarified properly, Right Honourable Speaker. So that's what I'm drawing your attention to, Right Honourable Speaker, within our rules.
I have not heard what you have said because your team is making noise.
Colleagues.
I have not heard what you have said.
Colleagues, first keep quiet so that I read this again to the Speaker. She says she did not pick it. Just keep quiet for a second. Just keep quiet. You don't have to see. Just. Right Honourable Speaker, let me read this again. I'm waiting for the Minister who is distracting our Speaker.
We have the numbers. Because we have quorum, we have the numbers.
Right, Honourable Speaker, let me now read it so that it is very clear. I was quoting Rule 101 of our Rules of Procedure, where we are in disagreement with the vote announcement that the Speaker has made. B, where the Speaker has announced the results of the voice voting, and immediately 40 or more members stand in their places, signifying their disapproval of the outcome of the voice. So, Right Honourable Speaker, again, these members are standing not because of indiscipline, they are standing in pursuit of our rules of procedure. And there are way more than 40, Right Honourable Speaker. And so, in standing, we are saying, let's carry out the vote another way. The Speaker hasn't ruled, Chairman. Just hold on. I'm still engaging Speaker.
Let's vote, it's okay.
You see, Right Honourable, as I was quoting this for you, ministers were distracting you. Right Honourable Speaker, now that I have your attention and no one is distracting you, let me read this for the third time. Because no one is distracting the Speaker. I would like her to hear this. Honourable Minister. Right Honourable Speaker, if someone is contesting that these are not 40, I can read their names one by one, and you'll discover that we are more than 40 who are standing. Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker. Let me read the names of all the members who are standing, just so that you're sure we are more than 40. Because I'm still engaging the Speaker. I'm with the Speaker. Chairman, come down. Chairman, come down. Let the Speaker first rule. Come down. Chairman, please come down. The Speaker hasn't ruled yet. Chairman, let the Speaker rule. You're not the Speaker. Just come down. Right, Honourable Speaker, I'm still trying to get your attention on this matter. Okay, so the Speaker had said that I mentioned the names of the members who are standing, so that we are sure they are 40. Legal Committee Chairman, the Speaker has issued a directive. It's what I'm following. Please come down. Right Honourable Speaker, I'm now reading the names. Right Honourable Speaker, I'm reading the names of the members who are standing.
Madam Speaker.
Let me now read the members who are standing.
Madam Speaker.
Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker. Each of the members is going to mention their name, so that we confirm we are more than 40. I would like that we follow the rules. So, as I have drawn it to the Speaker's attention, we are more than 40, but following the rules, the Speaker would like to confirm that we are actually more than 40. So, with your indulgence, each of the members standing will mention their names, so that we are sure they are more than 40. My name is Joel Senyonyi, and I represent the people of Nakawa West. That's number one.
My name is Nyakata Sinas. I represent the people of Hoima City and the Shadow Minister.
Order, Madam Speaker.
My name.
Honorable members, I am going to count.
Procedure, Madam
The
Chair.
clerk is going to count the people.
Yes.
Clerk, can you count the people?
Honourable Speaker, I thought that for certainty,
I am going to count.
actually, Right Honourable Speaker,
You count me.
to make it easy, Right Honourable Speaker.
Can I have the number counted?
Okay, ma, make sure I am counted.
It's okay, they want division. So what division implies is that they'll sit down and say those who are for I move to one side of the house.
There are how many?
There are 53.
Honorable members, there are 53 members. Okay, now you sit. Sit. All the eyes move to the lobby of the government side. All the eyes move this side. All the eyes move. All the eyes move this side. All the eyes move this side. And let's have it count. Let's have the number. Let the all the eyes. All the eyes.
Someone in the middle. In the middle, they better move this side or this side.
All the eyes. Senyonyi, first wait.
We are going to establish the number.
And the ex-officials get you get aside because you don't vote. We don't want to count you. Just hold on. Just hold on.
The speaker does not count. The clerk is counting. The clerk is counting.
The counting is taking place. Helen, Nachimuli, move your side. Honorable members, why don't you sit? We have ascertained the number. We've ascertained the number. Why don't you sit? Honorable members, since we have everybody here, we are going to close the doors. So you sit.